So applications break all the time for a lot of reasons. They could break due to runtime issues like the database, or changes in the code due to some intern who made some harmless changes. But a very common reason, even more common than the others, is that our apps break due to other APIs that we depend on. And these APIs or these third parties could introduce breaking changes which we did not know about. They might have tried to warn us, but I mean, let's be honest, how many of us are reading all the updates from every platform we depend on? So APItoolkit goes a step beyond all the existing error tracking and error monitoring platforms on the market, because we don't only track the runtime errors, but we also track we also track breaking changes in your APIs, of course, but also in any APIs you depend on or any third parties that you depend on, and we give you enough context around this. So here's an example. This is basically this is a regular runtime error which you are very used to, and you can see during the course of this request there was a stack trace, or there was a crash or an exception, and you can see the stack trace that is associated with this particular issue. But I can also see exactly what request the customer was making, which might have triggered basically triggered the error. And this is, of course, the customer request we're looking at. Let's look at some more examples. So I think I just showed you a regular error, a regular runtime error, which could have happened within the code, but it could also be breaking changes like I described before. And so if we go to changes and errors, we can see different kinds of issues and incidents. So some incidents could just be new endpoints or some field or breaking change which we discovered, and it's left for you to decide if a change was actually what you intended, or if it was an actual breaking change. And you can scroll through, see the different issues, and then prioritize which one is of concern to you and which one you would like to fix. So here you see how many new fields were detected in this particular, like this breaking change that we noticed. We see that here it was 33 new fields on this particular endpoint, and here 5 fields, or here no field was deleted. Let's dive in here. So you can see these are the particular new unique fields that we detected on this particular endpoint. So on this /dt/id endpoint, this particular breaking change was first noticed 1 month ago, but the last time it showed up on this backend service was 1 minute ago. So imagine that when you have issues, you see both the errors, runtime errors, but also the breaking changes that happen in your APIs, and you have enough context to debug it. For example, here I could see all the requests which were affected by a given error, or in this case, a given breaking change. So I can expand and see, okay, what exactly did the request the customer was making look like, etc. So this is a deeper level of context into error tracking than anything else on the market.